holding your voice hostage, waiting for permission, or even thinking that you just don't quite yet know the right words. Worse yet, being caught by the belief that you need to wait until the perfect time. What if today is the day that you simply let it out? You simply say the thing that must be said and empower yourself and all the others that hear it to do the thing that they need to do. Let's talk about that. Hi, my name is Steve Kidd. I'm a third generation minister, international best-selling author of 39 books and counting. I've had the wonderful privilege of working with nearly 5,000 people, helping them write, publish, market their books to bestseller, and everything that goes beyond. But what I'm really here to do is to empower you with the thing that may be the most powerful of all, and that's clarity. Clarity is so powerful. And when you get clear, you can then do oh my gosh, such amazing things. If if you do it, if you use it. Clarity doesn't do you any good when it's sitting in a box on your shelf. I could give you the greatest clarity in the world, and if you don't share who you are with the world, it doesn't make any difference. I could give you all the tricks and techniques. I could, send you around the world to conferences like the one I just got back from, and just all of those kind of things. And it wouldn't make any difference if you don't use it. Clarity is only as good as you use it. And it really only totally gets developed the more that you use it. So there's two ends to clarity. There is the you learn by doing. There is the you move the car when it's moving versus trying to spin the car around when it's sitting still. Okay. You end up going a whole lot of nowhere. The other side to that is that you need somebody who can really do an evaluation and help you look at it and be able to see, oh yeah, these are the things that would really bring it on. What I can tell you positively is you're not going to become a better speaker. Your voice isn't going to get stronger. Your message isn't going to get clearer. You're not going to get anywhere when you stay silent. Silence is the literal silent killer. It kills your voice, it kills your message, it kills the people you're meant to serve. It does no one any good. Now, I know there's people that have convinced us that we need to just sit down and shut up, right? But the truth of the matter is for any and all of those ones that have shared that, made you feel that, told you those kind of things, I want to be the one here today to tell you they're full of it. Speak it, especially those things that you've been told not to say. And, people are going to disagree with you. I may even disagree with you. I may have a completely opposite opinion of you. Now, I do believe very strongly, and this is my own personal belief. I'm not proselytizing you, but I am very willing to say what I believe. And I do believe in God and the Bible. And I do believe that there is absolute truth and a place to go and find it. The problem is that there's so many opinions that have been put into that rather than having it be the catalyst for a relationship. And whether you're talking about God or you're talking about your ideal client or you're talking about yourself, it's about wanting to fall in love, about having that relationship and then using your voice. I mean, I'm not suggesting this, okay? But if you are in a relationship of any sort with a person and you don't spend time with them, more importantly, you don't spend time communicating with them, sharing your thoughts, your feels, your deepest desires. And sure, there are those actions, but it's about that sharing of the heart. Now, I'm not talking about the kind of person that just, has a whole lot of words and they just say a bunch of stuff and don't mean any of it. I'm not talking about the kind of person whose actions don't line up with their words. But that communication is so important. It really, truly, truly is. And we need to, for the people that we're meant to serve, for ourselves, for the people that we love in our life. We need to do more speaking, use our voice more, do more communicating, become more and more and more. Be committed to being the best version of yourself that you can be today, which includes a couple of aspects of things. It starts with our 3 C's: clarity, consistency, and connection. Okay. What is your heart? Do you really truly have the heart to do the things to help the people to be the thing that you're meant to be? Okay. Are you consistently then doing the actions that you can do? There are days. Some of you may be noticing it. If you've watched a lot of my lives, I'm sure you probably are seeing it. My energy level is definitely a lot lower today. For those of you who don't know, I spent all of last week at an AI conference. Really, really great stuff. Amazing stuff that, I'm hoping to be able to use some of it with stuff that we do in business. Just a really great chance to, be among people. And more than anything, that was the coolest part about it, was just to get to be with people and talk to people and do the things we can do. But then I had to come back home, right? And the trip there, I really honestly, I kind of messed up. I should have gotten there a day, possibly even 2 days early, and had one complete full day where I did absolutely nothing. Um, I got there, I kind of sort of had a day, maybe ish, not really. But I really didn't have the time to kind of rest beforehand. And it showed up. If you watched any of my lives last week, you can see, the struggles that I've had and all the vitamin C that I'm taking and all those kind of things to try to stay above the, ooh, you want to get sick, And then I came home, and the trip home was a total of about 40 hours. Um, I think it might have actually been a total, if I think about it. Anyway, it may have only been 36. Either way, it was near 40 hours, including 6 hours. If you go back and you look at the live from yesterday, I did my live from Union Station in Chicago. Really, really cool, beautiful building. It was really cool to be there. But and I got probably 6 hours or 7 hours of sleep the first night, and off and on sleep last night. But either way, I still didn't get home until 4:30 in the morning this morning. Laid down, slept for about 4, maybe 5, well, probably 4 hours, and then am back up and doing things. And so the energy level is there, and that's okay. You don't have to be up. Being the best you while it's called today is not about being on 10 and yelling and screaming and dancing and doing backflips and those kind of things. It's about being consistently committed to the connection with the people that you're meant to, and allowing your ears to hear your mouth saying the things that are leading you in the right direction. All too often, and I've fallen into this trap too, where you go in, you do the live, you're massively, inspirational and those kind of things. And then you spend the rest of the day talking trash to your own ears. Oh, this is wrong. Oh, that's wrong. And it's not that I'm saying don't be aware of where there's problems that need to be fixed. It's not about that at all. But it's about how we look at life. And it's about what we see and what we say. When I mean, there's of course the Bible verse that's when you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart, you'll be saved. But that is a really powerful combination of how things really work when we say it out loud with our mouth and we believe it deeply down in our hearts, down, heart level, gut level. It's not just something we think, but something we really believe, with every fiber of who we are. Okay. And your message, your voice, your words. And that's what it means to maximize today. Being the best you. Maybe, and I'm on this list today. Maybe the best thing you can do for you today is to take lots of naps, whether it's sitting in front of the TV, now that football season's back in and sleeping during all the football games, or whether it's, literally laying up in the bed and sleeping. Maybe you need it. It's very possible. Maybe there is a project and it's Sunday. So the question then becomes, is this a project that needs to get done today or could it wait until tomorrow? And loving yourself enough to not do something because you're supposed to do it or any of those kind of things, that's powerful too. So on any of those angles and in any respect of it, it's about being the best that you can be today and saying the things that you need to say. Going really deep into it, we're going to look at this week about moving from unspoken, whispered words to adding some edge and some bite and some impact into those things. And the first step in that, and you're going to have to take this first step, because without this first step, none of the rest of it matters. The first step in that is for you to begin to speak consistently. Show up, say the thing, do it consistently, be predictable. By now, you should be able to know that in the noon hour Central Time, which is 1 o'clock hour when I was on the East Coast, okay, that I'm going to be out coming live. And that even if I'm traveling across the country, and even if the live is only 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, I'm going to come to you and I'm going to encourage you. Use your voice, do the thing, be the you. And you need to be that consistently committed as well, so that you can connect heart to heart, soul to soul, words to words, and do the thing and be the change. Absolutely, you need to do that. Okay? Your voice, the one you've been hiding, is exactly the words, the message, and the delivery, and the who that somebody's waiting for. And I hope that this week you will take up the charge to connect consistently by really truly getting that clarity. Come to the Visibility Amplifier community. You go visibilityamplifier.com and you can join up with us. Let us help you hone that message in and get things really powerfully out there so you can do the thing that you're meant to do. And on behalf of the universe, I thank you for it. Thanks for being the cool, wonderful, amazing you that is you. I appreciate you. Yes, thank you, Patricia. I am back in my room, here in my house, or in the place where I keep my stuff, whichever way you want to look at it. Little warm, but I'm back. And we will be again tomorrow talking more about our voice and how to be able to begin to start using it to really make an impact, first in our own lives, and then also in the life of the people that are listening. I wish you good luck, warmth, love, and all the success at being what you need to be today, including if, like me, what you need to do today is value yourself enough to rest. That's okay too. Okay? Until we're together again next time, I truly hope you have a great week.